So she sold the items that I had came down there for before I got there. Uh, so things kind of went real south real quick. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. My name is Katherine Young and I'm a creative. And y'all, I'm about to spill some vintage hunter tea for you, all right? Oh, that's hot. That's hot. Okay, technically this is coffee. So today we're gonna have a little vintage reseller story time. And this ride is a bit of a roller coaster with some ups and some downs. So get ready. So today we're gonna do a bit of a haul with it, and I'm gonna tell you about an experience I was able to salvage that went real south real quick. Now, I've seen a real trend that bashing resellers has become a thing again, blaming us for rising prices in thrift stores and such. But I have to tell you, reselling is a lot of work. I'm always on the lookout for amazing finds on all sorts of platforms, and I spend a lot of time wrangling items. So a few days ago, I was on Facebook Marketplace and I saw this listing for a lot of hat pins and hat pin holders. Now, the prices were really good. And unfortunately, the location was 38 minutes away, which means 38 minutes there and 38 minutes back. So this was over an hour drive to get to these items. However, I thought the price was so good that I figured I could make the drive. I figured the profit I could make off these items selling them here on YouTube was worth it. So I contacted the seller, asked her if they were still available, set up a time to meet. They said yes, these items are still available. We agreed on a time and I headed out. So I arrived at the home and you could tell that they were setting up for a garage sale, probably that weekend. I told her I had come for the hat pins. She said okay, and she walked over to me with the box that had been in the photos. And she presented a box in front of me that was basically empty. There were only 4 hat pin holders in there. No hat pins left. Basically, all the good hat pin holders were gone. And I looked at it kind of in awe. I was like, so this is what's left? And she goes, yeah, this is all that's left. So she sold the items that I had came down there for before I got there. So imagine my feelings at this point, being presented with something that is basically no profit. So things kind of went real south real quick. But instead of getting upset, I looked around and said, hey, can I look around at more stuff? It looks like you have more to sell. And she said, yes, absolutely. I'm setting up a garage sale. Please feel free to dig through boxes here. Anything you see in this garage is for sale. And well, the first thing I saw was a table full of planters. And y'all, these were great planters. And the first planter I picked up was this one. Isn't that gorgeous? The mom and the baby deer. I absolutely loved the sculpt on this one. Good condition, no chips or cracks. And the lady said each planter on this table was $5. And I thought this was gorgeous. Now, you may have heard me say this in other videos, but reselling is a hobby of mine, so I like to keep my cost per item around $5. So that was perfect for me. I was like, okay, I'll take this planter for $5. It's beautiful. Then the next planter on the table was another stunner. This is a planter I've never been able to pick up before because it's usually priced too high. And this is a gorgeous Royal Copley. It still has part of the original sticker. And again, it's a mom and a baby. Beautiful sculpt. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece. And again, $5. So right there, I felt like I was salvaging this trip. Then the last planter on this table I saw that I was interested in is this Royal Copley piece. And it is this adorable doggy with the mailbox. And I think this will do great for resale. He's super duper cute. So $5 on him as well. I then started snooping through boxes, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw that iconic robin's egg blue from the 1950s. So I zoomed over to that box to see what it was. And in that box, I found this adorable old hair dryer. So stinking cute. I'm debating even keeping this for my own personal collection in my bathroom. Haven't decided yet if it's for resale, but oh my gosh, how cute is this piece? If this is for resale, $5 is a great price on this. Super stinking cute. So great if you're doing like a vintage bathroom theme, which I have, but oh my gosh, what a great find. And here's where things get wild. I picked up some paper in that box and my freaking jaw dropped. I saw this label on the top of a box. Oh my God. This is an original Holt Howard Cozy Kitten box. I have never seen the original box for this. And so I opened it up and sure enough, the Cozy Kitten was in there. So this is the yarn holder that hangs on the wall. Super duper cute. It does not have the original scissors that came with it, but oh my God. So I am a cat collector, kitschy cat figurines. This is like a holy grail for me. Now, if I were to sell this online, I could get an amazing price, especially with the box. You never find these with boxes. If you look at listings, there are rarely any with boxes, and it sends the price of these sky high. If I were to list this on eBay because of the box, I would for sure list it at 150 or higher, is kind of what my thought is on that. And guess how much I paid? You guessed it, $5. So after that find, I was just blown away. I had completely made up for this trip. The trip was so worth it. Screw the hat pins. And so I turned to the lady after finding this and said, do you have any more cat items? I collect vintage cat items. I would love to see more cat items if you have them. And she said, well, yeah, I do. Let me show you. And so she walked over and presented me with these little babies. Oh my freaking goodness. These are in excellent condition. Now, I have actually never seen these in person. They each sell on eBay for about $100 a piece. This little guy is from the Cozy Kitten series of Holt Howard. It does have the original sticker on the back, and you can put pens and pencils in here, and it can hold letters for your desk. I will be keeping this. Amazing. And then this adorable one with the flowers, so different, so cute. I love the way it is painted. Has a Norcrest sticker on the bottom. Super duper cute. Same thing with this one. It can hold pens and pencils. You put your letters in it on your desk. This one also retails around $100 sold on eBay. Amazing find. And guess how much I paid for these? $10 each, because she said these had high value, and she was correct. Now for a collector, $10 each is amazing. That is absolutely a reseller price. But for a collector, because I collect kitties, I was overjoyed. So I kept digging through boxes while I was there because after this, it was worth looking at everything. And I did end up finding some other cuties to take home. I found this little sweetie. Love this little cracked egg planter with the little chick. Very, very cute. It says, made in Japan, hand painted on the bottom. I just thought that was kitschy and fun. Great for resale, and this was also $5. I found this cute little guy. I've never seen him before. Cute little dachshund. Look at those little gems on the eyes. Super duper cute. And this was $5 as well. I also found another kitty. So this does have a chip on the ear, but it's very minor. And it is this gorgeous kitty planter. Now, I think I am actually going to sell this one. I'm actually not going to keep this in my kitschy cat collection. So $5, super great. This is a Royal Copley, I believe. Love them so much. And then I actually found another one of these. So I have two of these now for sale. So I think I'm going to put one in my antique booth and sell one on YouTube. So these are super duper cute, well worth $5. So that was kind of a fun find to find duplicates. Also looking around, I saw a blow mold and a super duper cute one. It is this Christmas penguin. This also was just $5. And so I am going to put this in my antique booth come Christmas. Now, while I was there, I did have a really great conversation with this woman. As it turns out, she was selling items from her brother that had recently passed away that past year. So this was hard for her. There's a lot of hard emotions and a lot of baggage tied to items that you're trying to get rid of. When someone passes away, there can be a lot of stress and anxiety with that. And can you imagine if I would have got snippy with her or angry with her? That is just not the energy I want to bring into that space, especially somebody with a vulnerable heart. I truly believe you should always believe everybody has the best intentions. You should go into things with that attitude all the time, right? But especially in reselling, sometimes items that are being resold can have anxiety tied to them. And this is one of those situations. So she was a very sweet lady, very kind. And I got to talk to her about her brother and his collecting of vintage. And it just warmed my heart to, tell her about my YouTube channel and how I would resell the items. And she was very, very happy that I was a fellow cat collector because so was her brother. He collected cat figurines. And because we got talking about her brother and his collections and how me and him had that in common, she said, wait. There's boxes back here you haven't seen. I forgot about these, but these were my brother's. He loved these. They were hung in his kitchen. His kitchen was themed cats. And I told her my kitchen is themed cats too. And she pulled out the most amazing cats, Chalkware giant cats I have ever seen. Oh my goodness. Look at their silly faces. Their faces are so perfect. Captain Jack, a little derpy. Lily, a little sassy. I love these. These are huge, excellent condition Chalkware pieces. I have never seen these before in my life. And she charged me, you guessed it, $5 for the pair. So that is an absolute great deal. I will keep these in my personal collection and hang them up. But she wouldn't have even remembered these if I hadn't talked to her about her brother and the fact that him and me collected one of the same things. And you might be wondering, Catherine, did you get any of those hat pin holders? And I did. I picked up one, just one. I kind of felt like I needed to pick up at least one hat pin holder. So that's how this trip went from real south real quick to an absolutely amazing trip. And me going there was a great experience for me. It was a great experience for the woman who was selling the items. And this is how I was able to salvage my time, the money I had brought there. And as a reseller, I always have to think about salvaging something that kind of goes south, that isn't what I expected. How can I make good use of my time? And remember, if you're invited into somebody's space, into their home, always be polite. And it never hurts to ask if you can see more. This turned into a kitschy kitty find of a lifetime. And me as a collector, meow, I am so excited. So let me know which item I picked up is your favorite. And if you like videos like this, vintage, thrifting, creative projects, and more, please subscribe. And if you ring that bell, you'll be the first to know when I next upload. All right, y'all, stay creative and bye.